The bus pulled into the Louis Armstrong Airport as the sun was just beginning to fall from the sky. We were exhausted from the sun by this time, and we filed into the airport with the blinders of exhaustion hanging from our eyes. Scanning the airport, I noticed piles of trash everywhere. Empty wrappers and bottles and papers piled high against the walls. People were all over the place, lying on the floor with blankets around them, sprawled out in chairs, and just milling around with the same blank faces. I realized thousands of people had traveled through here in the past days. I wondered how many of my friends had already passed through here, and I wondered how many of them still stayed behind, like Johnny and Miranda. I thought again of Sophia, but as I imagined her here, I wondered how she would have fared this, especially when she was in the throes of sickness. I wonder how I would fare this if I did not have that security blanket full of pills and booze. Liam and I found a comfortable spot on the floor of the Louis Armstrong Airport as we settled into the security of our buzz, insulated from all this sadness and despair by the steady supply of opiates and booze. I hardly noticed the hours pass. We drifted in and out of sleep, each time waking up to the same scenery with different people milling around. People were sprawled out all over the airport, lying in chairs and on floors, on blankets or the bare ground. Garbage was piled up high on the walls in some parts, and the smell of human waste permeated the air. I was amazed at all the garbage in parts, like people just left it everywhere until it got swept up in big piles. Wrappers and bottles and junk food, nothing of nutritional value. Paper and plastic just piled up. We thought they were sending us all home. We thought they would be transporting people to where they said they could go. I didn't think about the people who had nowhere to go. In a way, none of the tired and dirty people milling around the airport 13 days after Katrina hit had anywhere to go, especially in the eyes of authority. Otherwise, why would we have stayed? We were not given any instructions. There was no order, like to sit here or sit there or wait here and then go there. The answer to any question was vague, and we all knew that we were just to wait. Just wait and see what happens, which did not bother us with all the medicated insulation pulsing through our veins. I felt the sickness creeping back in from time to time. I simply reached into one of the duffel bags and took more pills. Staving it off allowed us to sleep. Staving it off allowed us to lie around in a slump of nothing on the floor of the airport.